APT Jamie here. And today we're going to heat emboss. I know I just said embossing on the title. Heat emboss some hot glue. Okay? Now my friend Lisa Cleary, we all know and love her. She does not have a channel. I don't know why, but she doesn't. She doesn't video or go live either. Anyways, she sent me an artist trading card quite a while back. Okay? And I loved it. And I made her tell me how she did it. And she did. She told me. Okay? And this is me trying to do what she told me a long, long time ago without re-looking at what she told me. So don't have any high expectations, y'all. So started off with gelatos because I have them. I want to use them. I've had them a long time. I got them on clearance, a super good clearance, a long time ago. So anyway, that's what I did. I just scribbled some colors on a piece of cardstock, and I'm using a baby wipe to smear them around together. I'm trying not to mix them, but they're mixing, and that's okay, and we get what we get. Y'all, we're playing. Okay? Now, I do, oh, hey again, y'all. I do have some that I'm going to show you that the filming got, okay, so I didn't film it because I didn't turn the camera on because sometimes I'm that way. I forget to push the button. So anyway, we did we've got our gelatos all smeared around. I'm pretty happy with them. Why not? They look okay. And so I'm going over that with some matte medium because why not? Hey again, y'all, to dry that up. And I have a lot of matte medium on my brush, so I'm going to smear that back over this again, and just it's going to end up with 2 coats of matte medium because that's how much matte medium I had out. And this is basically just leftover pieces of cardstock that's laying around, and the gelatos, and see, there's the rest of that matte medium that was in my brush. And we'll get to the hot glue in a little bit. Now the first one doesn't come out, and that's perfectly okay because I'm just gonna show y'all. All right, now this is one of my longer videos, and you can turn off my talking because I don't play music unless you're a musical interlude, which we may discuss later. I don't know. And oh, excuse me, I'm going to be cutting down this cardstock now to artist trading card size because that's what I'm like. Yeah, let's just do that. I mean, let's just go for it. And that would be 2.5 by 3.5 is the official size of artist trading cards, y'all. I'm also going to do a coin, which is a 2.5-inch diameter circle. Okay? So here's our hot glue gun. It's all hot, and I'm just smooshing it point blank on the piece of card, rubbing it right on there, and I'm sprinkling on some embossing powder that I've already mixed from some other project I was doing. I don't know what color's in it, and you know the brands don't much. Well, that's good English for you. You know, the brands are, you know, pretty much, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. And I've got various colors and brands, and I don't even know because I didn't keep track. So now we're using heat gun, y'all, to melt that embossing powder on top of the hot glue. All right, and we put some more on there. We're going to melt it again, and this is just essentially how I go back and forth, back and forth. Now, if your glue gun, oh, bless my heart already. Good gracious. If your heat gun has a strong airflow, you can actually blow the melted hot glue around a little bit, and it kind of does some interesting things. Now this is the particular one that doesn't come out worth the poop. Okay, it just, I just thought, no, I just don't. It doesn't make me happy. I enjoyed making it, don't misunderstand, but the results didn't make me happy, and that's okay. That happens sometimes, y'all. It just does. And y'all, I don't know about y'all, but my embossing powder just keeps lasting forever. It's like the more I use it, the more longer it lasts. And this is a different one I put on top of that blue, and that's a beautiful blue, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm happy with the backgrounds, and I'm happy with the results of all except this one. Okay? And you'll see in the photo montage. It's an extensive photo montage, but that won't be for another 2-3 hours. Trying to show you close up, camera's not that great. Somebody's moved my camera. They fiddle farted out there with it. I don't know what they did. Let's put some dots on this one. That's what I thought. Well, let's just put some dots on it, because how much uglier can it get? I don't know. It could. It's possible. So here we go. We're heating it up, and now it's melting so much. And I put a little more on there. Now I'm gonna have an accident with the embossing powder. I don't know who that's gonna shock. Okay, but it just goes flipping flopping all over the place. And then there we go. And I cut out some of the video of me cleaning it up. I didn't get it all cleaned up, but And anyway, like I said, if your hot glue is thin enough. Well, I didn't say that part, but if your hot glue is thin enough and your heat gun has got enough air force on it, it'll blow it around and make some interesting marks, y'all. Just saying, because I'm just like, I'm just having so much fun doing this. And it's pretty hot now. You got to be real careful, y'all. You are dealing with paper stuff here, and it could catch on fire. So be careful with that. It's hot. You don't want to burn yourself. And I thought, well, let's just put a straight line on there. And I'm like, and why would I put just a straight line on there? I don't know. So we're just going to make some more little lines with the hot glue coming down. And yeah, it's cooling, and the embossing powder's not going to stick to it when it gets that, that cool skin on there. Because hot glue, y'all, does not dry. It's not wet to begin with, so it's not dry. It cools and solidifies, okay? When it gets hot, it melts, and then when it cools, it solidifies. It is never going to dry because it is not wet. Okay, pet peeve, just saying. Anyway, that's a dark blue. I think that one's called denim, but I don't know. So I'm just like, yeah, let's see if we can make, because this is chunkier than that other one I did. It's, it's a thicker piece of hot glue that's on there. And I was trying to blow it around, and I was like, well, let's put some gold on there and see if we can't get some kind of mixy thing going on. Now, like I said, you got to be careful because this gets hot. Hot glue, heat gun, and, so we're going to start blowing around. I don't know how well you can see on your screen that the hot glue is blowing with there. See, you can sort of see, right? I hope. And it looks neat. It's like, yeah, this is making me happy. Please don't catch on fire. That's what I was saying out loud, y'all. You just couldn't hear me because I didn't record that sound. So now I'm going to put on this other dark color that is still sitting right there because I didn't put it out. I'm just waiting for another accident to happen, right? And I'm like, I kind of like that. What's it gonna do now? I like how it's sprinkled up and it's kind of stuck in this other places, like a little speckly kind of thing. I'm like, I'm kind of liking this. I gotta plug my computer up, y'all. The battery on my laptop's not too happy right now. So anyway, I'm trying to show you close up, and you can kind of sort of see. You'll be able to tell a little more better in the photo montage and a little bit later in a couple of days when I put that up there at the end of the video, y'all. And put a little more on there. It's like, it's just fun, y'all, but you do have to be careful. I did not have a fire. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, I come back and I put some more gelato on the bottom part of that artist trading card. I don't know if I showed that part, y'all. I might have cut it out. I don't know. So we're going to get this other one, and now we're going to put some gold foil on there. Well, I think it's amber foil. Oh, there's a list of ingredients in the description box below. I didn't really put the colors on there because I just was like, no, I'm just going too fast. I don't have time for that. So use what you got. And that's just a piece of the foil film stuff that had already been used for something else. So it's just coming off and stick to that Prima Planner Glue, which is just amazing fun stuff. Thanks so much, Sandra. I know I mentioned Sandra every time I use it because it's like she told me, and it's like I loves it like that. Oh, that's birdie. Now, when you hit the heat gun on top of the foil that's on top of the Prima Glue, it does this funny little weird stuff to it, and I like it. So you'll kind of see that, maybe. I don't know. So this is a different kind of embossing powder. It's got a bunch of different colors in there. I didn't mix it. It came that way from the store, y'all. And I loves it. I don't know if it's verdigris or turquoises or what, but can you kind of see what the foil is doing on top of that Prima Glue? It's neat. It's neat, y'all. So anyway, just going along. Yes, I love that. And I think that's all I did to that. It's like that one's done. That one's perfect. Because sometimes it can be simple. Oh, here I'm showing y'all on the bottom of this one. I'm putting some yellow on it because I thought that looks like a desert. That looks like some kind of faraway mountain crusty things, like they have out in Utah, the sandstone mountainy kind of stuff out there. And I thought, let's just make that desert. So that's what it is. That's what it's called, the desert. There it is. Ta-da! Like I said, I didn't show you all of them because somebody didn't turn the camera on. Oh, I love that one, y'all. What am I doing? Oh, I just smeared a little extra blue down there, and we're off screen. I told you somebody's been farting around with my camera. Now we're going to put some pink over here where you can't see either, because I didn't even realize that I probably could have cut that part off, because I mean, you can't see it, might as well cut it off, right? And now that gelato has a slight metallic-y, glistening color shimmer thing to it, little bit, y'all. And you can't see, so yeah, coulda, shoulda. Oh, love it. Now here's that ugly one. I don't even know why I'm still looking at it, because I'm like, I should be able to do, what can I do with that? Nothing. Can't do a darn thing with it because it's ugly. Now I'm going to put some gloss varnish on here. Do I have to? Probably not, but I chose to because I wanted to. It was on my desk, so I'm doing it. And just smearing it, backing around. And now this one I have to rinse my brush out because that gelato on the bottom is, fresh. It doesn't have a seal coat on top of it, so I did that. And get ready. We're going to ink around the edges. I glued the backs on. I didn't show you that part because, that's just kind of boring, and just, gluing the back on. It's got your name on it and junk like that. Look at that. So pretty. It's pretty. Now we're just inking the edges, and I probably show you way too much of this, but y'all liking the longer videos, and that's cool. I'll just champer on. Musical interlude. It's a musical interlude for you, for me. Just wee musical interlude. I'm so happy with these. That red one, I'm calling that Creation of a Dragon. Looks like fire, y'all. Photo montage. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. I mean, you can really kind of tell on some of the photos, which y'all can stop and pause and really examine more closer if you want to. Remember, that's the one where the glue was blowing around, and see, that's the ugly one. It's it's still laying out there on the desk. That's the coin, and I put a little gold foil on that too, because why not? Look at that. They just make me stinking happy. Now, how many of these can you do? I don't know. However many you want to do. This was fun. It's definitely something worth playing with. If you have hot glue already and you're careful, because like I said, it's going to get really hot, y'all. It gets really hot. I appreciate each and every one of you, your kind comments, your likes, your subscriptions, and thanks for watching. Happy art, y'all.